What's good, Fit Friends? It's me, Migo D, and welcome to our new channel, Fit Friends, where we'll be discussing the nutrition facts and the ingredients of certain healthy labeled foods and see and assess which diets they best adhere to or best benefit from, see how they taste, and if there are other alternatives that are probably easier on the wallet. And today, we'll be talking all about protein ice creams or healthy ice cream. Are they legit? Do they taste good? Will they make you fat? We'll be talking all about that in today's episode of What's That Food? The brand that we chose to feature this week on the healthy ice cream is called the Halo Top Creamery Ice Cream. The flavor is chocolate, by the way, because, well, everyone loves chocolate. Halo Top Creamery is a company from the United States, and so this product is imported, and we got it from our local retailer. So let's check it out. Boom. So here it is, the Halo Top Creamery Ice Cream. I like the packaging. It's very enticing. Well, just from the packaging itself, it looks really delicious. I haven't tasted this ice cream before. This is gonna be my first time to try this ice cream. So we'll see later how it tastes like, but initial thoughts, yeah, looks good. By the way, Fit Friends, when we checked out the Halo Top Creamery Ice Cream website, we also found that they offer keto ice creams and dairy-free ice creams. So, if you're following a keto diet or if you're lactose intolerant, you can try those ice creams yourselves. But if you want us to give it an in-depth review and give us our 2 cents about it, comment below and let us know. And the next product that we have is a local brand, BTIC. I'm sure you've seen it when you go to malls or whatnot. And yeah, let's check it out. Here it is, BTIC chocolate ice cream. We also got chocolate. Take note, this one is yogurt and it has probiotics in there as well. So there it is. Okay guys, now that we've seen the nutrition facts of each ice cream, let's go for the taste test now. And to make it more interesting, it's going to be a blind taste test so that I don't know which ice cream I'll be tasting. So take note, I haven't tried the Halo Top Creamery ice cream ever, and it's been so long since I've tried the BTIC ice cream. So let's find out. Okay guys, here we are on the blind taste test. Can't see a thing, I swear. Okay, here's the ice cream. Yep, okay, so where should I start first? Left or right?
Your left.
Okay, left. Alright, here we go. You know, I thought this was gonna be easier. I can't see. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh. Tastes like Hershey's? Yeah, it really tastes like Hershey's and a blend of like dark chocolate. So, if there is a dark chocolate variant of Hershey's, I think that's what it tastes like. I really like it. Okay, so next is mystery ice cream number 2. All right, I got it. Nice. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, didn't expect that. Oh, wow. Aside from being large in my mouth, it's very much sweeter than the mystery ice cream number 1. If mystery ice cream number 1 is like a dark chocolate variant, this one is definitely in the milk chocolate variant. I like it also, but my personal preference is really on the dark chocolate. So if you're a fan of dark chocolate like I am, you'll like mystery ice cream number 1. And if you're more of a fan of a sweeter, more milk chocolate ice cream or flavor, you'll definitely like mystery ice cream number 2. Okay, so the reveal. Oh, alright. That's a surprise, huh? I actually thought that this one is the BTIC ice cream. But yeah, I was wrong. But yeah, wow. Halo Top Creamery is the one that's my preference. It really tasted like dark chocolate with a Hershey's flavor. And BTIC has a more like milk chocolate flavor. Now for the bottom line. In the bottom line, we'll be comparing the nutrition facts numbers of the ice creams. Also, just for the sake of consistency, since the Halo Top Creamery's nutrition facts here at the label is 85 grams, while the BTIC ice cream is 100 grams, we converted the Halo Top Creamery's ice cream from 85 grams to 100 grams. First, the price. Value for money. The Halo Top Creamery for the entire thing is 510 pesos. Quite pricey. But I think it's also because it's imported, that's why, right? Next is the BTIC. It is only 180 pesos for the entire thing. Moving forward, per serving in calories. The Halo Top Creamery serving for calories is 117 calories, while BTIC is 128 calories. As you can see, they're not that far off, right? But if you are following a low-calorie diet, I think Halo Top Creamery is your best choice. Next, fat content. Halo Top Creamery's fat content is 3.5 grams per serving, while BTIC is 1.5 grams per serving. So, if you're following a low-fat diet, the BTIC ice cream is your best bet. Next is carbohydrates. Okay, so Halo Top Creamery's carbohydrate content per serving is 21 grams of carbohydrates, while BTIC ice cream is 25 grams per serving. So, as you can see, they're not that far off. So if you're following a low-carbohydrate diet, you can get either of the two, okay? But if you are really more keen on having the lowest carbohydrate content and you don't mind mind spending a little bit more, hey, get the Halo Top Creamery ice cream. Next is your favorite, my favorite, protein. Halo Top Creamery's ice cream per serving of protein is 7 grams of protein, while BTIC is 2.8 grams per serving. Now, what does this mean? If you're really keen on getting the highest protein per serving for your ice cream, you should get the Halo Top Creamery ice cream. But if you just want to have a good ice cream and, satisfy your cravings, and if you also want to save money so you can buy more supplements or more whole foods, which I suggest that you do, hey, BTIC is a great choice also. So basically, they're both good choices. It just depends on your needs, okay? That's the bottom line. So, Fit Friends, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of content, why not subscribe and hit that bell so you're always updated whenever we upload a new video, alright? As always, guys, thank you again for watching. It's me, Migo D, reminding you to eat your protein. Till next time, bye. What's good, Fit Friends? It's me, Migo D, and welcome to our channel, Fit Friends, wherein we'll be discussing and reviewing healthy foods and snacks to see how they best benefit you and your diet. So you might be wondering, what are protein bars for? Well, ideally, they're for people who are very busy. For example, you're a doctor, you have a very busy schedule, and you don't have enough time to have a complete meal or a proper balanced meal. So that's where protein bars go in, because most protein bars are evenly distributed in their macronutrients. It means it has like a proper ratio of carbohydrates, protein, and fat in just one bar. It's kind of like a meal replacement. So if you're a busy student, a busy professional, or just busy in general, and you don't have enough time within the day to eat a proper meal, hey, protein bars might be perfect for you. So, are protein bars better now than 10 years ago when I first tried it? Let's find out in this week's episode of What's That Food? The first product that we're gonna show you today is Pro Max. Let's check it out. Boom. Take two. Yes. All right. So, going back, Pro Max is a US brand. It's a brand that's already 20 years old, and their bars are certified gluten-free, and they're also certified kosher. So if you're Jewish and you're watching our channel, what's up, Fit Friends, and Shalom? And also, another thing for Pro Max is that it's vegetarian friendly. That's what they say. Other products in their company, they also have low sugar bars. So if you're following a low sugar diet, you can try that yourself. And the second protein bar that we're gonna feature in this week's episode is called Think. So I'll try to use my Jedi Force to get it. Alright guys, so again, this is Think from Think Products USA. I think what's special about this protein bar is that it's GMO free. If you're supporting that kind of movement, probably Think Protein Bars or Think Products is the product for you. Other than that, it's also gluten free. So again, just like Pro Max, it's also gluten free. They're both gluten free. It also says in their website that they use minimal sugar in their ingredients. So that's also cool. Other than that, it says here that it's also naturally flavored. So what does that mean? It means that the flavoring that they use derived from either fruits or animal products. Unlike the opposite, which is artificially flavored, meaning that the flavoring is synthesized in the lab. So there you go, just a little info for you. Other products that they have, by the way, in their website, they have protein oatmeal bar, keto bars, vegan bars, and low-calorie bars. So they're trying to catch the market, whatever dietary protocol that they're trying to follow. And the third product that we're gonna feature today is actually a brand from the UK called Grenade. So let's check the Grenade out. Okay, a little bit more from Grenade. They're a brand that's based in the Netherlands, which is in the UK. They're a 10-year-old company, so they have history as well, just like Pro Max. Just like the previous two protein bars, they are also gluten-free. They claim to be, in their website, they claim to be UK's #1 protein bar. So take that as it is. We'll see then. Other than that, they're also low in sugar, GMO-free as well. I noticed that compared to the two protein bars, this one has the highest fiber. So if you're someone who's looking to add more fiber in your diet, I think this is a good choice from the get-go. Their other products listed in their website has a lot more. They have pre-workouts, protein shakes, other snacks. Okay guys, that's the three products that we're gonna feature today. And as always, we're going to check out how they fare against each other in taste. And to make it more interesting, it's going to be another blind taste test. So let's do it now. Get ready for the next round. Alright guys, here we go, the blind taste test. Just a brief background guys, 10 years ago I didn't like protein bars because needlessly expensive and the texture is just weird. So the hope is the experience today would be different. So let's check it out. So where should I go first?
From your right na lang.
This one?
Yeah.
That smells good. Oh my god, holy man. What does that mean? Holy man. Hashtag holy man. Comment below. Oh my god. This is definitely a far cry from the protein bar that I tried 10 years ago. The texture is so great. It's kind of like Cloud9. Soft, but you know, there's a bite in it, but it's entirely soft in the middle. It's amazing. The cookies and cream flavor is not that pronounced. It's leaning towards more on sweet chocolate than cookies and cream, but the taste and the texture is amazing. Okay, next, middle.
Yeah, middle.
Okay, just from the smell, I can tell that this is gonna be sweeter. Right. So let's check it out. Okay, so good news. The consistency is definitely not clay-like, just like what I tried 10 years ago. But it's definitely in that spectrum, or in that category. Still good. It has that thick brownie consistency. In terms of flavor, it's just a sweeter version of Mystery Bar number 1. So this one in the middle tastes the same as the one here on Mystery Bar number 1. Next, the last one. This one has a different texture, huh? It has a different smell as well. It doesn't smell sweet, unlike the second one. It smells, I don't know, chocolatey. Alright, taste test. This one definitely tastes much different than the first two. This third one has a very different flavor profile altogether. Okay, first, the texture. This one is more like crispy bar texture. But the flavor is so... I don't know what to think of it. I don't know if I like it or not, but it's very different. The flavor tastes like malty, oaty chocolate. I think, in terms of taste and texture, I'll probably go with number 1, with Mystery Bar number 1. Alright, the reveal. Oh man, I thought that grenade is going to be my favorite because when I was checking the nutrition facts out and just the way it looks, you know, just like what my expectations were, I originally thought that grenade was going to be my favorite. So apparently not. Oh, I just realized the grenade bar has the highest fiber content. That's probably why it tastes like oaty and wheaty. Now my favorite, if you like a more even texture and even flavor profile, you like Pro Max just like me. If you like a bar with a bite, and also a bit on that sweeter side, you like Think Protein Bar. Alright guys, now for the bottom line. First, price and value for money. Grenade is 160 pesos, Think is 189 pesos, and Pro Max is 159 pesos. Take note that we converted Pro Max's serving size from 70 grams per serving to 60 grams per serving for the sake of consistency. Alright, calories. Grenade is 220 calories per serving, Think is 230 calories per serving, and Pro Max is 224 calories per serving. So if you're following a low-calorie diet, you should get Grenade Protein Bar. Alright, next is fat. Grenade has 8 grams of fat per serving, Think has 9 grams of fat per serving, while Pro Max has 4 grams of fat per serving. So what does that mean? If you're following a low-fat diet or if you're looking for a protein bar out of the 3 that has the lowest fat content, you should get the Pro Max protein bar. Next is carbohydrates. Grenade has 20 grams of carbohydrates, Think has 24 grams of carbohydrates, while Pro Max has 32 grams of carbohydrates. If you're following a low-carb diet, you can either get Grenade or Think protein bar. Alright? Last but not least, my favorite, protein. Grenade has 23 grams of protein per serving. Think has 20 grams of protein per serving. And Pro Max has 16 grams of protein per serving. So what does that mean? If you want a protein bar that has the most protein content per serving, you should get the Grenade protein bar. Alright? There you go. So a little final thoughts. Even though the Pro Max is my preferred flavor, I think that Grenade has the best bang for your buck protein bar. So in terms of value in what you get with the nutrition facts and also flavor, I think Grenade is your best choice. That's the bottom line. Alright guys, that's the video for this week. If you like the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, why not subscribe? If you have any comments or suggestions for future episodes, please give us your suggestions down in the comments. Let's make this fit community more interactive. As always, it's me, Migo D, your fit friend, reminding you to eat your protein. Till next time, bye! What's good, Fit Friends? It's me, Migo D, and welcome to our channel, Fit Friends. This week, we'll be talking all about protein chips. Now, if you're wondering, what are protein chips? They're basically made of milk and whey protein isolates. So I'm wondering if it's really a good substitute to the real potato chips. We try to answer that by comparing a protein chip with our favorite potato chip snacks in this week's episode of What's That Food? Okay, Fit Friends, the protein chip that we're going to be featuring this week is from Quest Nutrition. They're a company from the United States. Also, a brief background from the company. They started around 2010. They first started by making protein bars. And then eventually throughout the years, they branched out with other types of healthy snacks. And the one that really caught my attention is the potato chip, protein chip variant. Because how can you make a potato chip healthy? And now they made a protein-style potato chip. So I'm very curious on trying it. And this will be my first time to try it as well. Let's check it out. Here it is. The Quest protein chips. The flavor is sour cream and onion. Now, you might be wondering why we chose sour cream and onion. Well, that's because sour cream is actually my favorite potato chip flavor, believe it or not. Also, just so you know, that the protein chips is baked. It's also gluten-free. So if you're sensitive with gluten, this is a perfect snack for you. Other than that, Quest has a lot of more products that they have on their website. From protein cookies to ready-to-drink protein shakes and also protein bars. So if you want us to make a video of that, let us know in the comments below. When I was younger, I was very much addicted to the Frito-Lay's sour cream and onion potato chips. I would eat the entire thing by myself, like the large one that we used to buy. That's why I got fat when I was younger. Anyway, bouncing off from that, let's check it out. Frito-Lay's potato chip. Boom. So here it is, the cause of my demise when I was younger. But I loved it so much. It's so good. It made me fat. Also, Frito-Lay's potato chips, at least this one, is certified kosher. So again, if you're Jewish and you're watching our channel, shalom. And also, it's gluten-free. So if you're looking for a gluten-free snack, Frito-Lay's is also a good choice. And then the third product that we're gonna feature this week is actually a local brand from Jack and Jill. This is probably the most famous sour cream and onion flavor locally. So we're gonna give it a feature and look at it. It's Piatos. Piatos is from Jack and Jill under Universal Robina. And I think they're the largest snack company in the Philippines because they have snacks under Chippy, Vitasoy, and also Nova, Nips, you know, everything else in between. You name it, they have it. Now, we couldn't find any information online whether or not their potato chips, Piatos specifically, if it's gluten-free and or if it's non-GMO. So, if you know the answer, please let us know in the comments below. Okay guys, now we'll find out if Quest protein chip can hold its own in taste and texture with our favorite potato chip snacks. So, let's find out with another blind taste test. Now remember, the goal of the blind taste test is, can I guess which one of these three is the protein chip? Okay, so let's start. Okay, now for the middle chip. Smells like sour cream and onion, which is nice. Oh wow, it's so good. 100% sour cream and onion. So good. Oh wait, there's an aftertaste, but it's not bad. My early guess is this is the protein chip because that aftertaste is a bit milky. A bit, just a hint of milk. But the initial bite and texture is definitely a potato chip. Definitely tastes like your regular sour cream and onion chip. Okay, next is this one. I know this. This is my childhood. Another wild guess. This is the Frito-Lay potato chip. Man, you just can't beat that. I can tell that it's the Frito-Lay sour cream potato chip because it just has this oily flavor that's really good, you know? And also, surprisingly, the one in the middle tastes more sour cream than this one. But in terms of the overall punch of the flavor, this one really takes the cake. Okay, last but not least, the one here in the left, mystery chip number 3. Okay, this one, mystery chip number 3 and mystery chip number 1 smells the same. Oh wow. Okay, wild guess, this one is Piatos. Hot take, man, the sour cream flavor here is way better than these two. Surprisingly, the sour cream flavor here is more pronounced and I don't know why or how they did it, but it tastes more fresh. Flavor-wise, this is definitely number 1 and my guess is this is the Piatos.
Or the reveal.
Say reveal. Let's see if I got it right. Oh, I got it right! Wow. Just from the get-go, guys, the texture, the look and the texture of the protein chip really looks great. I can't tell that this wasn't made from potatoes. So really great job. Taste-wise, it's also delicious. It really tastes like sour cream, although it has that aftertaste that kind of tastes like milky, which kind of gave it away for me when I was tasting it. But it's still good. Okay guys, the taste test is done and I must say, Quest protein chip passed the test. It has the sour cream flavor and the texture of a potato chip. But when I tasted the other potato chips, flavor-wise, apparently Piatos is my preference. Okay guys, now for the bottom line, where we pit the three items together and see how they fare. Now, let's talk about value for money, number one. The Quest protein chip is 185 pesos for the entire thing, while Lay's is 24 pesos and Piatos is 11 pesos. So there's definitely a huge price disparity between the two regular potato chips versus the protein chip. Now let's answer the question if it's a good buy. So let's find out by looking at the nutrition facts. Just so you know, we converted the numbers of Lay's and Piatos to 32 grams to make it more consistent with the Quest protein chip. Okay guys, now let's talk about the calories per serving. Quest protein chip has 140 calories per serving. Lay's has 180 calories, while Piatos has 160 calories. Next, let's talk about the fat. Quest protein chip has 5 grams of fat per serving. Lay's has 11 grams of fat per serving. Piatos 7.47 grams. So now we can see a pattern why Frito-Lay's potato chip has the highest calories among the three. It's because it also has double the fat among the three, okay? Because as you know, fat is very calorie dense, okay? Now let's move forward. Carbohydrates. Quest has 5 carbs per serving. Lay's has 16.9 grams of carbs per serving. And Piatos has 21 grams of carbs per serving. So if you're following a low-carb diet, I think that the Quest protein chip is also a great choice for you. Now, your favorite, my favorite, protein. Quest has 19 grams of protein per serving, while Lay's has 2.2 grams of protein per serving, and Piatos has 1.07 grams of protein per serving. You can see that Quest protein chip definitely has the huge advantage. Yes, it is more pricey compared to the two brands, but if you are looking for a potato chip snack that can satisfy your potato chip cravings while not making your diet life harder, I think that the Quest protein chip is definitely a good buy despite its price by having the lowest carbohydrates and the highest protein. It's also tasty as well, and that's the bottom line. Okay, Fit Friends, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of content, why not subscribe and hit that bell so that you're always updated whenever we upload a new video. As always, it's me, Migo D, your fit friend, reminding you to eat your protein. Till next time, bye-bye! What's good, Fit Friends? It's me, Migo D, and welcome to our channel, Fit Friends, wherein we discuss and review healthy foods and snacks to see how they fare and benefit you in your current diet. But this week is a special episode because it's cheat day! And for today's cheat day, we decided to go to our 3 favorite fast food chain restaurants, which is McDonald's, Jollibee, and Burger King. Then, we order their signature burgers to see and check which one is the best option for you when you decide to go on a cheat day, to see which one is the least guilty choice that you can make. And for McDonald's, we ordered their signature world-famous Big Mac sandwich. Look at that. Next, we went to Jollibee and we ordered their signature famous champ sandwich. Yes, it's back and we have it. And then we went to Burger King and we ordered their signature Whopper sandwich. Okay guys, to make things more fun, we're going to do a blind taste test to see if I can guess which burgers came from which restaurants and see which one is the one that I prefer the best. Okay guys, here we are. It's time to start the blind taste test. Ooh, got it. Oh my god, I know that taste just from the first bite. This is most definitely the McDonald's Big Mac. Oh my god. It's been a while since I last ate a Big Mac. I usually get a quarter pounder. When I was in grade school, actually, Big Mac was my favorite hamburger sandwich in McDonald's because their dressing is really on point all the time. It just tastes so good. It really makes my mouth salivate more so I can taste more of the flavors in the sandwich. It's so amazing. I'm gonna go in for another bite. Okay, what's next? Ooh, it's a big one. Guys, just from the smell, I know this is Whopper. Oh my god. I hope I'm right though. The reason why I think it's Whopper is because of that smell, the charry, flame-grilled smell. It's just a signature of Burger King that I could recognize without even tasting it. Because fun fact, when I was in high school, the Whopper was my favorite burger. It replaced Big Mac. Now for the bite. Burger King, sure. Oh my god. You know guys, I really like the unique way of Burger King and how they grill their burgers. It's flame grilled. You can really taste it. Actually, before I even tasted it, right, I could already smell it. And it's just so recognizable. It's so mouth-watering and delicious. It makes it special compared to other signature burgers. I love it so much. And the crunch. Sorry, naglalaway ako. And the crunch from the vegetables is so fresh, is so delicious. It just ties everything together in one unique bite. I love this burger so much. I'm gonna have another bite as well. I love Burger King so much. Last but not least, very heavy. I think I can probably do bicep curls on these. Let's go! Oh my god, this is most definitely the Jollibee champ. Welcome back to my stomach and my heart also. It is so delicious. Man, the Jollibee champ is so delicious because of the very, very thick and heavy burger patty that they serve in their hamburger. The flavor of the beef, the juiciness is just unparalleled. It's so delicious and it's so filling as well. Oh my god. I'm gonna have another bite. Oh yeah, definitely the champ. Definitely a champion. So good. Man, you just can't beat the flavor of that beef. I mean, I know that the Whopper has this signature flame grilled flavor, but the beefiness of this champ burger is just unparalleled by other burgers. It's so delicious. All right.
For the review.
Let's see if I got it right. Ha! I knew it. I got it right. All right, guys. You know what? I said a while ago that I'll try to decide which one is my favorite sandwich. But the truth is, I don't want to lie to you guys. I can't definitively choose on which burger is my favorite because I went on a burger journey and just realized that I need them all in my life. They're very special in my heart. Okay guys, now for the bottom line. Which burger is the least guilty choice whenever you decide to have a burger cheat day? The answer there for me is the Jollibee Champ. Why? Because it has the most protein per serving compared to the two sandwiches. The McDo has 25 grams of protein, the Whopper has 28 grams of protein, while the Jollibee Champ has 37, significantly more than the two burgers. When you're gonna look at the carbohydrates though, they're all the same at 48, 45, and 49. So they're all in the same bracket. The fat, they're also kind of in the same bracket with Jollibee Champ with 29, McDo at 30, but the Burger King has 40. It has the most fat. Just a tip guys, when you are planning to order in Jollibee, I suggest to order the Champ with less dressing or mayonnaise or no mayonnaise at all. Why? So you can get even less fat while still having the high protein content that the Champ gives you. So that's the bottom line and that's the choice for you. And that's it for this week's episode. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of content and food, why not subscribe and hit that bell so you're always updated whenever we upload a new video. Hey, you never know when the next cheat day is coming around. And as always, it's me, Migo D, your fit friend, reminding you to always eat your protein. Till next time, bye-bye! What's good, Fit Friends? It's me, Migo D, and welcome to our channel, Fit Friends, wherein we'll be discussing and reviewing healthy foods and snacks to see how they fare and benefit you in your current diet. And in today's episode, we'll be talking all about the Oishi Baked Porky Pops. So let's check them out! Alright, so here they are, the Baked Porky Pops. by Oishi. Again, Oishi is a local brand. They have other snacks such as the prawn crackers, the potato chip, and also I believe the Kirei shrimp flavored snacks, which is one of my favorites as well. So what are they made of? Basically, the Oishi baked Porky Pops is made of pork rinds, kind of like the Filipino classic favorite chicharon. They're kind of like that. But in baked Porky Pops, what makes them special is that they are basically baked, as the name suggests. So since that they are baked and not fried or deep fried, they have less saturated fat in them, unlike traditionally made chicharon. So the reason why I want to feature the baked Porky Pops this week is because I've been eating it for years and years now actually. I think probably 3 or 4 when I first heard about it. And the reason why that I frequently eat them is because they're significantly high in protein. And also, it's tasty and it's baked. It has less trans fat and I really like the flavor. It's a great alternative as a snack when you get cravings for chips and snacks. So, let's talk about the baked Porky Pops more in this week's episode of What's That Food? So let's talk about the nutrition facts of the baked Porky Pops. Alright, so serving size is 30 grams and the serving size per container is about 1. The calories per serving is 130. Fat per serving is 5 grams. Caveat, take note, saturated fat is only 2 grams. Carbohydrate is only 1 gram. And protein is 20 grams. Now, as we've discussed earlier, the trans fat of the baked Porky Pops is only 2 grams and the cholesterol is only 35 milligrams. So why is it significantly lower than traditionally made chicharon? That's because baked Porky Pops is baked. So what makes bake or baking special? Well, basically, if you're deep frying something such as the traditional chicharon, you're adding more fat by frying it from the oil. When you're baking, you're actually just cooking it with its own fat. You're not adding any more fat, which makes it healthier. Because frying is literally you adding fat to the food because you're trying to add flavor. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the Porky Pops.
You open your chip like that?
So, here it is. Check it out. I'll do the vlogger style so you can get a better look. You can also use it as a lip tint, but I don't advise it. Anyway, so as you can see right now, that it literally looks like a traditional chicharon. It's as delicious as the first time that I tasted it. Now, what's the difference between the baked Porky Pops versus the traditional chicharon in terms of texture and taste? The traditional chicharon is definitely more impactful in terms of flavor because there's a lot of more fat there. And as we've discussed earlier in previous episodes, that fat is flavor. By the way, there's also a spicy variant of the baked Porky Pops. So if you are a spicy food fan like I am, you can try that out yourself. Protein chips, such as the one we featured last week, are made of primarily whey and milk isolates, which have a more complete amino acid profile. Basically, in a nutshell, essential amino acids is protein once already digested in the body. So, if a protein source has more or complete source of essential amino acids, you get more of the good stuff of what makes protein good for your body, like repairing muscle tissue and recovery. If you want to learn more about amino acids and protein bioavailability, we'll link more supplementing information below. While pork rinds are considered an incomplete protein because they contain very low amounts of essential amino acids. Therefore, if there are less essential amino acids in the protein, you get less of the positive benefits of the protein. Now for the bottom line. In terms of value for money, baked Porky Pops clocking in at only 24 pesos is a great snack alternative compared to most snacks that are available in the market because it has less fat, less carbs, but more protein. But as we've discussed a while ago, even though that it has a significant amount of protein, it's still considered as a incomplete protein because it has less essential amino acids. So, is it a great snack? Yes. Is it a great alternative compared to traditional chicharon? Yes. Is it a great protein source? Not really. So, it is okay to eat as a snack alternative when you're craving for chips or if you just want a quick snack. But it should not be your main protein source of the day. Nothing beats eating whole foods such as milk, chicken, pork, and beef. Those should be still your main source of protein. And that's the bottom line. Well, that's it for now. If you guys like this episode, why not give it a thumbs up? If you like this kind of content, why not subscribe? And hit that bell so you're always updated whenever we upload a new video. Now, and as always, it's me, Migo D, your fit friend, always reminding you to eat your protein. Till next time, bye! What's good, Fit Friends? It's me, Migo D, and welcome to our channel, Fit Friends, wherein we'll be discussing and reviewing healthy foods and snacks to see how they can benefit you in your current diet. And in this week's episode, we'll be talking all about the quintessential diet food, which is the canned tuna. And as you can see, guys, when you go in a grocery or when you are trying to select a tuna, you would see a lot of options and varieties in terms of flavor and branding. So this week, we want to dive in and give you the simple information on what the differences are between them. Because some of them have flavoring, some of them have oil, some are in brine, some are premium. So what's the difference? We'll be talking all about that in this week's episode of What's That Food? So we'll be talking all about the numbers later. But first, we're going to do a blind taste test. In this blind taste test, we'll be trying to see if I can tell what the difference is between a premium chunks in vegetable oil versus a regular flakes in vegetable oil. And then we'll be blind tasting as well the chunks in water versus the flakes in brine. Technically, guys, brine is just salt water, so it's water as well. So we'll be trying to see what the difference is between the premium variety and the regular variety. And by the way, guys, will not be blind tasting the hot and spicy and the calamansi one because, well, you can already tell what they are. It's hot and spicy if you're a fan of spicy foods, and if you like tasty foods with a bit of more zest, here's the calamansi variety. Alright guys, here we are on the blind taste test. Okay, so remember, I'm going to see and check if I can tell the difference between the premium variety versus the regular variety. Also, we can't turn on the fan right now because it will mess up the audio. So please do enjoy the video and hit that like button while I sweat to death in front of the camera. Anyway, let's go back to the blind taste test. A good thing we're not eating the hot and spicy because so hot, alright? I am really trying not to spill oil while I take a bite on this. Oh man, this takes me back to second year high school when I'm trying to diet for the first time ever. Really good tuna. I miss eating tuna. Now for the second taste test. Okay. You know what, guys? Surprisingly enough, there is a difference in flavor and taste. Okay, guys, so I can't really tell the main describing words on what makes them different, but there is a difference between the two. The first one is a much more prominent tuna taste, while the second one is more mild, but it's still tuna. And yes, they are both in vegetable oil. In terms of that, at least they're the same in terms of flavor. But in the tuna, yeah, there is a difference, surprisingly. I'm guessing that the first one is the premium because it's more tuna-y, and the second one is the regular buffet. So now the in brine / water tuna. Okay, I'm gonna go to the far left. Man, that's very tuna-y. Hashtag very tuna-y. Comment below. Okay, now for the second one. Ooh, big difference. Super big difference. The second one is definitely better. Leaps and bounds. The second one tastes more fresh than the first one. The first one is still kind of fresh, but I'm pretty sure if you're particular with how fish tastes like, you might not like the first one. The second one, I think, is the premium one,
Correct.
Since the flavor is just so different. It's more flavorful, tastes more fresh. I really like it. The first one, not so much, so I think that's the regular version.
Correct.
For the reveal.
Wow! So I like this better.
Yeah.
Whoa! Cool. Okay guys, now that we're done with the taste test, let's talk about more about the product. First, they're all high in omega-3. Okay, so what is omega-3? In a nutshell, omega-3 is basically a healthy fat. So when you take omega-3 in your body, it increases your HDL, which is your healthy cholesterol, and helps lower LDL, which is your bad cholesterol. So basically, healthy fat is the fat that you want in your body. Okay guys, more about the Dolphin Safe Tuna / Earth Island Institute. So they're basically an organization that is responsible for conserving, preserving, and restoring ecosystems on which civilization depends. So if you're a fan of that, thank you Century Tuna for helping the organization out. Alright guys, just so you know, the premium variety Century Tuna is certified halal and also has no preservatives. Okay guys, now we'll talk about the price. So most definitely the premium ones are the ones that are much higher in the price range, but the most affordable one is the flakes and vegetable oil. Okay guys, now we'll talk about the numbers, the nutrition facts. Okay, so per serving is 56 grams and per can is 180, so that's roughly 3 servings per can. Alright, now for the calories. So the one with the highest calories per 56 grams serving is the premium red chunks and vegetable oil with 120 calories per 56 grams. Whereas the flakes in brine and the premium red chunks in water are the ones tied with the lowest calories per serving with 40. Next, the fat. The hot and spicy and the flakes and vegetable oil are both tied with the highest fat per serving with 7 grams of fat, and the one with the lowest fat per serving is the flakes in brine with 0. Next, talk about the carbohydrates. The premium red chunks and vegetable oil is the one with the highest carbohydrates per serving with 9, and the lowest one is again tied with flakes in brine and premium chunks in water. By the way guys, the flakes in brine has 0 carbohydrates per serving, whereas the premium red chunks in water is 0.9. So they're kind of the same. I would put them in the same bracket. Next, your favorite and my favorite, protein. Actually guys, in terms of protein, they're actually not that far off, which is really great, right? So, the ones that have the highest number of protein is actually premium red chunks in water, premium red chunks in vegetable oil, and flakes in brine, with all of them having 9 grams of protein. And the ones with the lowest protein per serving is the calamansi, the flakes and vegetable oil, and the hot and spicy, with all 7 grams of protein per serving. But again, you can see 7 grams per serving of protein and then 9. They're not that far off. They're pretty good options as well in terms of protein. Okay guys, now for the bottom line. As we've discussed earlier in the charts, as you can see that the premium variety and the flakes and brine have equal amounts of protein. But the flakes and brine is more affordable with pricing at 43 pesos compared to the 61 pesos of the premium ones. The way I see it, if you want the tuna with the best bang for your buck, I think you should get the flakes and brine because it has the highest protein, lowest carbs, no fat, and it's the most affordable compared to the numbers of the premium ones. But as you can see a while ago, in our blind taste test, unfortunately, the flakes and brine is the one that I really didn't prefer flavor-wise. But, you know, if you're resourceful in the kitchen, if you can season it well and mix it with sauces, I really prefer the flakes and brine because if you can just work around with the flavors, there's no problem. And if you're a busy person, guys, I suggest that you get the chunks in water because it's kind of the same also in terms of numbers with the flakes and brine minus the fat content. Also, this is where the calamansi and the hot and spicy shine because you just open the can and there it is. You know, you don't have to mix it with anything else. You just probably put it in bread or in rice, whichever you prefer, or just by itself, and then you're good to go. So that's the bottom line. And that's it for this week's episode, guys. If you liked the video, why not give us a thumbs up? If you like this kind of content, give us a subscribe and hit that bell so you're always updated whenever we upload a new video. And as always, guys, it's me, Migo D, your fit friend, reminding you to always eat your protein plus ultra. Till next time, bye-bye! What's good, Fit Friends? It's me, Migo D, and welcome to our channel, Fit Friends, wherein we discuss and review healthy foods and snacks to see how they can benefit you and your current diet. And in today's episode, we'll be introducing to you guys a new series, which we'll be calling the Mystery Item. Oh my God, he wants to go up. What? So for the Mystery Item series, my partner and girlfriend Naan will be buying a random healthy food or snack, and then I will be reviewing it for you guys. Take note, I don't know what item she bought before the episode. I will be reviewing it right in front of you, and I will only know it when the episode starts. Alright? Okay guys, here we are. The Mystery Item Series, Episode 1. Let's see what we have in store for today's episode. Ooh, what is this? We have the Oh So Healthy Guilt-Free Snack Pack. And they're vegetable and fruit chips. Oh, okay. Okay guys, so from the get-go, on the packaging, it looks super fine and super nice. Also, it says here that it's certified halal, so that's great. And also, cholesterol-free, vegan-friendly, and gluten-free as well. And it says here they're using 100% real vegetables. And from the looks of it, Oh So Healthy is a local brand. So that's cool. So yeah, let's check out the chips. Okay, so number one, we have kimchi crisps. I'm excited for this because I'm a big fan of kimchi. Ooh, they have the coconut, purple yam, and banana. Ooh, interesting combo. All right, there it is. And what's the other one? Oh, we have the mango, sweet potato, and banana. Alright, cool. Alright guys, let's start with the kimchi crisps. Really promising because I like kimchi. Alright, we'll be putting the nutrition facts here. So for you guys to know what the nutrition facts are. But from the get-go, nutrition facts of this on the initial view looks really promising. From the numbers, it can be very much easily integrated in a diet, especially if you're counting your calories. So let's try to give it a taste. Oh, it really smells like kimchi. Kinda mild though. Look at that crisp. Ooh, look at that. It looks like a multi-grain chip. Kinda like Nova, but more dense. I'm impressed. This is so good. Alright guys, if you're a fan of kimchi, you will most definitely love this kimchi crisp. Super, super delicious. And it's true that they really used like the kimchi vegetable and they really somehow made it into a chip. I don't know how they did it, but they did and it's really good. Also, I noticed that the kimchi flavor is distinct, but it's not super powerful as the real kimchi. So I think that's a good thing because if you're not a fan of kimchi or you're interested in trying kimchi, perhaps you could try the kimchi chips first so that you can be somewhat eased in on the flavor of a kimchi before you try the real thing. Just my take, okay? But yeah, the flavor is really good. My mouth's still salivating from that last chip. So yeah, I would highly recommend this as a healthy snack, honestly. Taste-wise, really good also. By the way guys, if you're wondering if the kimchi chips is spicy, it's mildly spicy. You would feel the spice after eating like 2 or 3 chips. It's just the right amount of spice, really tasty, really good. We started off really good with the kimchi chips. Super, super great. I really love it. No joke. Also healthy. Good job on the kimchi crisps. But now, let's move on to the coconut, purple yam, and banana. We'll put the nutrition facts here again. I would say it's also, numbers-wise, it's also a great snacking option. Alright, so let's check the flavor out. It smells like when you go in a beauty shop. This one seems less dense than the kimchi chips. Okay, let's try to taste it now. Okay guys, I really like the flavor as well. But the kimchi chip tastes like more of a savory chip. This one is more of like a dessert chip. And I think the coconut chip could be a good additional if you put it in ice cream, probably. It really has this dessert flavor. That's why I think it goes well with some dessert options. So try to explore your imagination on where you can use the coconut chip. It's really, really good also. So take that for what it is. For me, I like it. And I think the coconut and purple yam flavor is very distinct. So if you're fans of coconuts, you will definitely like this coconut chip. Okay, next we have mango, sweet potato, and banana. Alright, we'll put the nutrition facts here. So numbers wise, it's super, super similar with the coconut chip. Also a great snacking option in terms of the numbers. I really like the packaging of these chips. I can't smell anything. It's so weird. I can't smell the mango, but I can somehow smell the sweet potato. The chip is also similar to the kimchi chip. They have the same density, but the look, yeah, they look the same. Oh, there it is. I taste the mango now. If you're a fan of dried mangoes, you know those pre-packaged dried mangoes, you'll love this one because it's basically the chip version of that. It's also light, also has a desserty flavor. I think it's also a great addition if you probably add it in desserts, like an ice cream probably. I think it would really benefit the contrasting crispiness, yet the desserty flavor with a cold and creamy flavor of an ice cream. Okay, so for me guys, the best one is by far the kimchi chips because I don't know, when I taste it, I just want to eat more and I don't think of anything else in terms of where to add it to make it better. That's not to say that the next two chips, which is the coconut and the mango, are not good. They're definitely great as well, especially if you're a fan of coconuts and mangoes. I think my decision to choose the kimchi chips is just because of my preference, because I like kimchi to begin with. That's probably why it's my favorite and it's my choice for this episode of the mystery item. Okay guys, so they have other flavors as well upon checking, and you can find them in your local groceries or you can check out their Shopee page as well. Oh, so the price is the kimchi chip is 110, the coconut and the mango are 95 pesos. Okay guys, now for the bottom line. Okay, so for me, the best tasting chip that I prefer for this episode is the kimchi. Other than that, from the price, I think it's a fair enough trade wherein you get a very, very healthy snack. It's also in chip variety, so that's always good. And in terms of flavor, it's really, really on point. If you're a vegetarian or you're a vegan, I think that this is a great option for you. Or if you're just a fan of basically fruits and vegetables, I say that you should give this a try. That's the bottom line. And that's it for this week's episode. If you enjoyed the video, why not give us a thumbs up? If you like this kind of content, why not subscribe and hit that bell so you're always updated whenever we upload a new video. And if you have some suggestions on future episodes, comment below and let us know, okay? As always, it's me, Migo D, your fit friend, reminding you to always eat your protein. Till next time, bye-bye! What's good, Fit Friends? It's me, Migo D, and welcome to our channel, Fit Friends, where we'll be discussing and reviewing healthy foods and snacks to see how they benefit you in your current diet. And in this week's episode, I'm so excited to finally get my hands on this product because I've been looking for this for a good while now. The Snickers High Protein Bar. So personally guys, I'm a big fan of Snickers way back then when I used to travel a lot, when I used to go to outings with my friends. Because whenever we go to stopovers, the Snickers is always readily available for me if ever I get hungry or when I just need a quick fix snack. I can get a Snickers right away, right there. And as you can see guys, the Snickers High Protein Bar looks very, very similar with the regular Snickers bar, which we also have. There you go. Thank you, R2-D2. If you've seen Star Wars Return of the Jedi, you know what I'm talking about in the Jabba the Hutt scene. I'm very curious on how they differ in taste and texture because as we've seen in previous episodes before, which we'll link right here, it has this somewhat clay-like texture which is very chewy, and you can definitely distinguish a regular chocolate bar from a protein bar. So in this week's episode, we'll be trying to see if there is a difference between the Snickers High Protein Bar and the Snickers regular bar in What's That Food? By the way guys, just so you know, the serving size of the Snickers protein bar is at 55 grams per serving, while the regular Snickers chocolate bar is at 51 grams per serving. Now we've got that out of the way, it's time for the blind taste test. Okay guys, here we are on the blind taste test. So I'll start with the right one first. Definitely smells like Snickers. Based on the flavor and the texture, just a wild guess, I think that this is the regular Snickers bar. So this one on the left somehow doesn't smell like Snickers. It has this just plain or regular chocolate smell. There's also peanuts in this one. I was expecting the high protein one to not have peanuts or that crunch. In terms of flavor, there's definitely a difference. The one on the right is more sweet and has a more this caramelly flavor, while the one on the left still tastes like Snickers, but it's not as sweet. So if you're someone who basically think that Snickers is too sweet, you might like the one on the left, which I assume is to be the protein variant. Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm right. Okay guys, now that we're done with the blind taste test, we're gonna give a few observations on what the difference is between the two. So as I can see here, that the Snickers chocolate bar is definitely more thick than the high protein one. And also, the layering inside of the regular Snickers bar is more dense because there is more peanuts and more caramel compared to the high protein one. So the high protein Snickers bar resembles a bit more of traditional protein bars than an actual chocolate bar. So that's just the basic visual observation that I noticed. Also, just so you guys know, that the texture of the high protein Snickers bar is also kind of clay-like, which also gave it away a while ago in the blind taste test. But it still tasted like Snickers, just so you know. Okay guys, now let's talk about the price. The regular Snickers chocolate bar per 51 grams is only 34 pesos, while the Snickers high protein chocolate bar at 55 grams is at 160 pesos. Now let's talk about the nutrition facts. Just for the sake of consistency guys, we converted the numbers to 55 grams per serving. Okay, let's talk about the calories first. The regular Snickers chocolate bar is at 269 nice calories per serving. Next, the high protein Snickers is at 213 calories per serving, significantly less than the regular chocolate bar. Next, fat content. The regular Snickers bar is at 13 grams of fat per serving, while the high protein bar is at 7.4 grams per serving. Again, almost half, which is a good sign. Moving forward, carbohydrates. The regular one is at 31 grams per serving, and the protein is at 20 grams per serving. Last but not least, your favorite, my favorite, protein. The regular Snickers chocolate bar has 4.75 grams of protein per serving, while the high protein Snickers chocolate bar is at 20. That's a lot. 20 grams of protein per serving. So the Snickers high protein bar has almost the same protein content than most protein bars available out there, which is a good sign. Okay, so those are the numbers. Now for the bottom line. Okay guys, so as you can see a while ago, if we're just comparing the regular chocolate Snickers bar and the high protein one, there's a big difference already in the fat, calories, and carbohydrates, and protein. So everything, it's a big upside already right then and there. Now, let's talk about the price. At 160 pesos, if you've seen our older episodes, we'll put a link here, it's also in the same price range as those we've presented in that episode at 160. Actually, some are more expensive, if we were being honest. If we're comparing the Snickers bar high protein compared to other protein bars in terms of flavor, I think it has the edge, not just in name but also in flavor. Moreover, in numbers, the Snickers high protein bar is also at par with other protein bars out there. So the ratios are also excellently ratioed out. Again, as we've discussed in our previous protein bar episode, that the protein bar has a good ratioing in terms of its macronutrients because it's somewhat of a meal/snack replacement for you if you're in a hurry or if you're a very busy person. So if you're that kind of person and you like Snickers, hey, I think the high protein Snickers variant is perfect for you. That's the bottom line. And that's it for this week's episode. If you like the episode, why not give us a thumbs up? If you like this kind of content, why not subscribe and hit that bell so you're always updated whenever we upload a new video. And if you have any other suggestions on future episodes, please do comment below on what you want to see next time, okay? And as always, it's me, Migo D, your fit friend, always reminding you to eat your protein. Till next time, bye-bye! What's good, Fit Friends? It's me, Migo D, and welcome to our channel, Fit Friends, wherein we'll be discussing and reviewing healthy foods and snacks to see how they fare and benefit you in your current diet. And in this week's episode, I'll be teaching you guys a simple and easy to follow recipe using my favorite zero-calorie dressing. That's right, guys, a dressing that you can put in any foods that you want, and it's not going to add additional meaningless calories in your meal. So you can enjoy more of the healthy foods that you're doing without the guilt. Welcome to the first DIY episode. Let's check the product out. Here it is. Whoop, thank you. Quite a hefty one. From the Skinny Food Company, it is the garlic and herb zero-calorie dressing. A little bit of info about Skinny Food Company. They're a company from the United Kingdom, and they also have other products and other more dressings that you can check out yourselves. From what I know, they also have garlic mayo, they also have Caesar dressing, and they also have some dessert chocolate zero-calorie dressing. Although some of the products in the Skinny Food Company are 0 calories, some are also quote-unquote virtually zero. So what does that mean? Basically, on the serving size that you're getting, you're almost getting 0 calories per serving. But that doesn't mean that you're getting totally nothing. Take note, you're still getting a little bit of something, but it's kind of negligible because you would have to take a lot of servings for you to get a significant amount. Cool? By the way, guys, if you want me to show other recipes using other products from the Skinny Food Company, please do comment below. So we'll put the nutrition facts here of the garlic and herb Skinny Food. Alright guys, here we are. So this week, I'll be teaching you guys how to do a DIY Greek-style gyro wrap. Here are the simple ingredients that we'll be using this week. So for the tortilla, we'll be using a Greek-style tortilla bread. And for the vegetables, just some simple iceberg lettuce, some red onions, and beautiful cherry tomatoes, as well as French beans. So I sauteed this with a little bit of sesame oil. Next is our protein source, chicken breast grilled 4 ounces. And then, of course, the skinny dressing, garlic and herb. First, usually what I'd like to do, I like to put the paper already below the tortilla wrap because it makes things a lot easier when we're gonna wrap the wrap later. Alright, cool. Next, we'll be using some chopsticks for the chicken breast. So what I like to do is I like to put half of the chicken breast first, and then I'll put the next half later. Alright? Next, we'll be using the iceberg lettuce. You don't have to put a lot, but if you're a fan of iceberg lettuce, you can use a lot more if you want to, okay? So I'd like just to put them on the side here, and then a little bit of the cherry tomatoes. So use as much as you want, guys. Just remember, if you put too much stuff, it's gonna be harder to wrap it later, alright? So just keep it simple, keep it fun, and as much as possible, try to keep it tidy. Alright? Next, the red onions. I like to put them right above the cherry tomatoes. I also like using red onions on my wrap because they just add this very beautiful color for everything. Next is the French beans. So from what I know, guys, Greek gyro wraps use some French fries on their wraps. So to make it a bit more healthy for this wrap, I'll be using some French beans because they also offer some sort of crunch, which is what you will be looking for when you take a bite with the French fries. And then we'll put the rest of the chicken breast right on top of there. Look at that. Oops. Right on top. I'll be using my hands because I'll be eating this myself later anyway. Last but not least, the dressing. Ooh. That's just amazing. Hey guys, here comes the tricky part. We will be wrapping this baby up. So what I like to do when I'm wrapping the gyro is I like to start at the back first. Squeeze all the parts inside as much as I can. And once it's already closed, just use the paper. See, I told you guys, it will make it easier if you put the paper right away before wrapping everything up. Okay? Fold the paper behind like so. Basically, that's it. Here it is. The Greek style chicken breast gyro wrap. And that's it for this week's episode. If you enjoyed the video, why not give us a thumbs up? And if you like this kind of content, why not subscribe? And hit that bell so you're always updated whenever we upload a new video. As always, it's me, Migo D, reminding you to eat your protein. Till next time, bye-bye. What's good, Fit Friends? It's me, Migo D, and welcome to our channel, Fit Friends, wherein we'll be discussing and reviewing healthy foods and snacks to see how they fare and benefit you in your current diet. And in this week's episode, we'll be having another mystery item. Alright, so let's see what you got this week. Is it chips? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, it says here that you got it from Healthy Options. Okay, so we have the Popcorners popcorn chip, but this one is the protein variety. So just a brief background, guys. The Popcorners also has a regular variant of their popcorn chips, and I've tried that before. I actually am a fan of that because I'm a fan of popcorn to begin with. I think that this protein chip looks very cool. As you can see, the shape of the chip is a hexagonal shape. So if you're a fan of WandaVision or if you have seen it, you know what's up, okay? From the get-go, the packaging looks solid, kind of similar to the regular Popcorners popcorn chip. And it says here that it only has 90 calories per serving. It's not fried, and it's also GMO free. And so it says here it's plant-based protein. So it says here it's also gluten-free. So if you're sensitive with gluten, this is a great alternative for snacking. Also vegan-friendly. And it says here it's a good source of fiber. Definitely because it's from corn. Again, I really want to stress out, guys, that protein sources coming from plant or vegetable sources is very different from protein sources coming from meat and dairy products. Basically, the bioavailability of protein sources coming from lean meats and dairy is much more higher than vegetables. That doesn't mean that vegetable protein sources are not good. That just means that you get more benefits from protein sources coming from dairy and animal protein, okay? So it's still a good source of protein, but again, it should not be your main source of protein. Unless you are a vegan or if you're a vegetarian, then hey, good for you, right? Alright guys, so let's check out the protein popcorn chip out. Oh, so there it is, guys. Look, Tony. In terms of the texture, I think that's where they differ. The Popcorners original popcorn chips has a more popcorny texture, while this one looks a bit more rough and more dense. That's probably because of the ingredients that they used, but we'll see how much they differ when I taste it. Okay guys, I noticed on the first initial bite, it does taste that traditional barbecue popcorn in the theaters that we all love. But then around in the middle, kind of brings in this burnt or smoky, it's not really smoky, it's kind of more burnt flavor. And then after you swallow it, it comes back a bit on that traditional barbecue flavor. If you're a fan of this smoky or intense barbecue flavor, hey, give this a try. But for me, I'm a fan of that traditional, kind of spicy, kind of sweet barbecue flavor. That's it. So we got the Popcorners Flex protein chip for 265 pesos. And then per serving is basically 28 grams or 1 ounce. So since that this is a 5-ounce bag, you get 5 servings of everything. And per serving, you get 90 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 12 grams of carbs, and 10 grams of protein. So if you ask me, guys, is it worth it? Maybe if you do have the budget and if you are wanting to try something new for your protein snacks, I think you should still give it a try. For me personally, I'm gonna take a bit of more time before I buy this one again because flavor-wise, it's not really my thing. And then the nutrition facts that I'm getting here, I could easily get in other products such as the protein chips that we've discussed in previous episodes, which we'll link here. One benefit that I really like from the Popcorners Flex is that it has a very decent amount of fiber. So if you're someone who's looking to add more fiber while enjoying a good, healthy protein snack, I think that this is a really good choice for you. And remember, they have a lot of more flavors available out there. It's not just barbecue. They also have cheese and sour cream, and also they have this more buffalo flavor. I think they're trying to replicate the buffalo wings taste. So if you're not a fan of barbecue, you should try those flavors out. Because while the barbecue flavor is not really my thing, numbers-wise, I think it's fair, especially if you're looking for a good fiber source while also getting a decent amount of protein in your snacking option. And that's the bottom line. And guys, if you have other suggestions for future episode ideas on the mystery item, do comment below because Mean will be reading those and she'll be checking those out, okay? And that's it for this week's episode. If you enjoyed the video, why not give us a thumbs up? If you like this kind of content, why not subscribe? and hit that bell so you're always updated whenever we upload a new video. And as always, it's me, Migo D, your fit friend, reminding you to always eat your protein. Till next time, bye-bye!